shit, say. Fuck, hold on. Oh, shit. Wow. That was a bit extreme. Hey, how y'all doing? Okay, so as much as I think, as much as I had this intention of it being like a whole different reading, like a part two of its own energy, I feel like this reading here, this energy that I'm about to read on, is very much linked to the first batch of today's readings of 420. The song that is stuck in my head right now is called Shark by Oh Wonder, right? And um, are you gonna be my love is is the lyric that keeps standing out to me. And I'm still trying not to cough. So there's something like they just gotta get it off their chest. Confirmation. um I meant to get out my animal cards, my Mystic Monday animal cards, because I was like, let's see what the animal energy is. 143, 144. But what I did instead was grab this Alchemy of Spirit. And that's kind of giving me the inner, that kind of let me know that this is a part two to that, that this is a further expansion on, that this is related to part one's reading. Damn, I just can't talk or something. So yeah, let's see what the crow and the goat was on the bottom. And I've been seeing a lot of crows, 222 and raven, the swamp. The darkness, that's like the crow, the goat, and the swamp. That's like ascending from out, that's giving me the energy of ascending from up out of murkiness, the bell. And that's almost identical. It's like the bell has been rung, time is up, we gotta go now. The temple. It's time to go inside now. Like school is in. And it's funny because I'm having all this difficulty talking and I see speechless here. And Cosmic Weaver was underneath it. The lion. The lion and the lamb. The lion and the lamb. Okay? Because it came out the lion and the lamb. And look at that. Look at that duality. That's the sun and the moon. That's masculine and femininity. That is purity and strength and resilience. That's giving me the in like a lion, out like a lamb. What month do they say that about? Hold on. So something about March. March, like the month that we just passed. The phrase in like a lion, out like a lamb describes March's transition from harsh, stormy weather at the start to the milder, calmer conditions by the end. Some theories link the saying to astronomical patterns. The constellation Leo rises in the east at the start of March, while Aries, the ram or the lamb, sets in the west as the month ends. And religious things say that the lamb represents peace or sacrifice, and the lion representing strength or intensity. I was talking about resiliency. The resiliency. The purity. What else about that? That's very striking to me. I'm glad we got animals out too, because there's not just animals in this deck. Give me one more, please. Or should I? The sun. I feel like the bunny and the deer. And the hummingbird. And you see how we got all animals. And the clock. TikTok is significant. I feel like your videos on TikTok are significant. I feel like the sun, a new day has dawned on this connection. There's something about it touching, making landfall. Like it's not bound no more, because I saw the gate in the reverse. Like the fertility is not blocked no more. The growth isn't blocked. The 629 and 639. It was 639, but I said 629. So June 29th is significant. Is there even a June 29th? Hold on. How many days are in June? Okay, so the 29th of June is a Monday. Okay, so okay. Okay, that was weird how I did that too. Vulture. Why do I need one of these there too? Ooh. To describe what was at the middle of it. To describe you guys. And to describe the guides who are helping this shit come together. Like, I feel like y'all have passed the test, if you will. Whatever leap you had to take, you did. Things are finally in the right place, if you will. You two are, as much as you're showing up as the lion and the lamb, you're also showing up as the unicorn and the horse. And that's given me that whole, you're so ethereal and innocent. Like, it's just given me such balance and duality. Like, you're mythical and they're so reality-based and so physical. And, like, there's only been myths of you. But there's many accounts of him. Like, there's something about that. And then to describe the energy of y'all's relationship, to go with the sun, is the butterfly and the swan. Butterflies are representative, 844, of transformation. And swans mate for life. I feel like the sun, Ra, might be significant. This is totally a past life. They are awake. I feel like they've been having visions or inklings of their past life. And I feel like that's why I had to grab that deck out, because I had to move this deck, the Alchemy of the Spirit deck, to see my awake oracle deck. But it's not that I needed to use the cards. I needed to see that word, because awake, like the deck says awake, like the box says awake, and then right above it is an eyeball that's looking at me. Like, I feel like they see now. They see now. And here with this raven and coral, that's giving me like air energy and water energy. Like, you have air guides, air energy spirits and things that are working and also water energies and spirits that are working, like the air and water guides and spirits as a whole are working. But it's definitely time to get up and smell the roses. The rooster has cawed. Let's go to another one. This is fun. It's so funny because I have wanted to get dice and zodiac signs and this and that and little hints and little clues, and it's like, you already know who the fuck this is. You already know who it is. You don't need that shit. And it's like, you gotta trust yourself on this shit, bro. It's like, you gotta trust yourself. Six of Pentacles. You gotta trust yourself. Because, like, I heard another reader say this morning, you were given the blueprint. And when she said that shit, my cheeks was on fire. Because I already knew. And I was like, don't do that. Because last summer, I got a vision of some shit that was quite beautiful. Oh my God, it was beautiful, beautiful. But, look, I got talking about my vision, and we get literally, I'm gonna scream. I'm talking about this vision that I was having last year that was so fucking beautiful. And we get the Knight of Swords. And we also have the unicorn. But this is like more masculine, and this was the feminine. So it's like they see the vision now too. Like, they see it now too. Further corroborated by, oh my God, this is great, y'all. Further corroborated by the Awakening and the Ace of Wands, Ace of Inspiration. King of Swords. This might be and you see that evolution? They've made a whole turnaround. Knight of Swords to the King of Swords. They've done turned their whole shit all the way around. And I feel like now it's like they're ready to bring things together. I keep getting the energy of date night, but I haven't been but it's like I've been nervous to pull on it for some reason. But here with this Three of Cups, like, I feel like they actually want to celebrate. Like, they want to, like, bring it together. Eight of Inspiration, Eight of Wands. With the Queen of Cups. Look at that. It's like they're inching forward towards you. Something, justice, bitch. Something about her was giving me very, Katniss Everdeen. What's the movie's called? The Hunger Games. Something about you won. Like, something about you beat the gauntlet. Like, you overcame. Like, you... But now you're leading the rebellion. But that's okay. I feel like you're supposed to. I feel like that's a part of your justice. Because you see how layers of her are pulling back. I feel like you pull the strings of more things than you realize. And you know what? Part of me wanted to stop the reading right there. But, like, I don't know what the fuck that is. Okay. So, because my brain has reset, y'all. Like, I don't even know what to say. I said my brain is reset. Ten of Swords, literally. I feel like it is time for you to come up out of hiding. Give me like 3. I don't feel like we need very many of these. I don't feel like we might, and see, I was going to say I don't feel like we need any of these, and I saw 437. And that's like 7, 7. And look, I said 3. I swear. Knight of Swords, 2 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. They are coming hot and heavy to you with opportunity after this is like new cycles because they completed the old cycles. It's like their thirst. I said it's like new cycles because they completed the old cycles, and literally 8 of Cups, and they're walking into this black hole. Last week's videos are significant. 9 of Cups. They're walking 800. They're walking away from all that other shit to actually go after what they want. 10 of Pentacles. 6 of Wands. This is a wild one. I am speechless. Like, this is, I don't even communicate. You might have thought this person was a bit narcissistic, but I don't think they are. I think you kind of are seeing them a little bit clearer also. You might have moved on from this person, but now it's like, here we are. Now, the more I look into myself, the more I'm just seeing you. Literally with the instructions and give it time. I was just fucking saying you were given the blueprint, how I heard that shit, and it burnt my ass. Because I had that beautiful ass vision, and I got salty. The rest of that story is, I had that beautiful, beautiful ass vision, beautiful. And I was like, now. Like, because I thought it was now. Because, like, why are you telling me this shit if it's not now? And I just saw 714, and that's giving me 777 and 717. Anyways. And I was like, okay, it's just now. You know. I might have said something to some people about it, but now I'm really pink. You see that? But I didn't really, I kind of kept it under the wraps, and I was like, I thought it was going to happen when I had the vision. Like, I thought it was going to happen then. But I also kept getting the energy of it taking some time because there were some things that had to be rearranged, cleared up, cycles that need to be closed out, right? But I, being me, took that and some other things as, this shit ain't working. This is not it. And I let go. I detached. And you see how the color changed back. Nothing on my computer screen changed, but the color. Anyways. But I let it go. I let it go. And I was like, Lord, I know what I saw. And I know that shit was not a lie. And there for a long time, I tried to convince myself maybe I was tripping, maybe I wasn't seeing it as clear as I thought it was. Whatever. Tried to gaslight myself like I've been for years. Even that was a part of the lesson, But even though I had let it go, there was still a part of me that was like a mustard seed, if you will. And it's like, I have been going through so many cycles myself here, cleaning out shit. And it's like, I've been asking the Lord myself, like, what's the purpose of this? And it's like me being, you see how that changed? Nothing on my screen has changed. No, like nothing. I was like, what's the purpose of this? And it's like, for one, to clear the energy out from your past life, from so you're lighter. Like there's so, and it was necessary for me to, so I could step into my power, so that I could see myself fully. Because I was not like this last year at this time. So, hold on. Let's go to another one because I want to talk more. Okay, I think this is like part 3 or something. But me at this time last year, like this me, nothing at all like last year's me. But not even on like outside or inside. And it's like, had I not had, had I not experienced that vision and thought it was now, well then, and like honestly felt the heartbreak of that shit and had to deal with all the things that it like brought up because it broke my heart. Had it have not been such a catalytic moment for me, I wouldn't be as I am now. So, and it's like because of that instance, I was able to alchemize. Because of that experience, I was able to alchemize all those denser energies that it brought up. So, to essentially make me lighter, because I've been getting a lot of the heavy-hearted 111, like the feeling of having a heavy heart. I feel like I feel like everybody knows what they're supposed to do now. And I find it very funny that the horse, the lion, and the lamb are all twerking. So maybe be twerking. Maybe they be watching you twerk. Are all looking towards the left, more like the left side. That's giving me more of like, for some reason, I always think of that as the masculine side, but it's not. That's the more feminine side. But it's like they have alchemized the past. Like all that, all the past being alchemized has led to this moment. The unicorn is the only one who's facing me directly. And she's the only one who and it's like, the cards that came out was the instructions, the blueprint. You're given the blueprint, the instructions on what to do. So just give it time. You planted those seeds all that time ago, and it's like, now you have to trust that they're coming up. You didn't, you let it go. You had to let it go. But now you have to let it back in. Ouch. Mercury retrograde. You had to let it go. See, there's a part of Luther that, and see, Luther is a song that is very on my heart because it reminded me of the energy that I felt from a person that I really cared for last summer. And that song just kind of felt like our anthem unofficially. Mind you, this was just 3:45 because I wasn't trying to like come off too strong, be kind of whatever. But I'll turn you off just so I can turn you on, baby. That part has always struck a nerve with me because I get that. I get that. It's like almost like showing you the most rawest, doggest, awfulest part of yourself. Almost like a test, if you will. It's like showing somebody your shadow and saying and seeing if they'll still stick around. Even though that's a test. It's like not subconsciously done. But I feel like it was divinely done. Because I feel like both of you guys showed your asses a little bit. Because, like, there's no way y'all are marrying each other this much. But, you know, somebody was showing ass. Love spell. You've been bewitched. Manifest. They might have felt as though you've put a love spell on them. Air sign. Didn't I already say it was an air sign? Or was that the first part? Air sign and communicate. So this might be an air sign. Wait a minute. Wait, see, that's not. There might, okay, so I feel like there was interference in this relationship also, which is, well, okay, I've already said that. But the type of interference was like third parties and stuff like that. I said that in the first part, but now here we are getting confirmation of it. I feel like, because this is kind of weird how it came out. Because I was like, I said something about a love spell, right? The love spell and air sign came out, right? And it's giving the energy of some air sign try to put a love spell on you. But this air sign, is being identified as a liar who is either in a commitment or is either going through a divorce, because I also saw divorce out here. But then we also got manifest and communicate. Like this actual person, like your actual person is wanting to manifest communication with you so that they can reestablish a commitment with you despite the challenges, because they have let go of the challenges and are ready to move on from the cycles. Literally, they'll be back. Just have patience. Vacation. They also were dealing with the toxic person. Something was poking out there. What is that? It's spy in reverse. They've been watching you. I feel like that's just spirit letting you know, because for some reason I wanted to take it back. You and this person are at a distance from each other, though. But I heard they're wanting to bridge the gap, like wanting the opportunity to bridge the gap. They have been, someone else, literally. Someone else was in the middle. Intuition. That pets might be significant. I heard using pets are your guardians. Okay, I'm going to get a couple zodiac on this, but I kind of want to end it right here. I don't know why. Leo. More Leo. Because we had the lion. Leo with 2, 3, 4. Scorpio with 3, 6, 6 or 6, 3, 6. Leo, hold on a second. I want to write that down. For some reason, Was that Virgo and 126? There's a sneaky energy. Leo again with 251. There's something sneaky about this. And honestly, I'm kind of getting the ick. Like, and maybe that's just the sneakiness of someone else. See, hold on, actually. Let's go to another part. See, it's funny, because in the previous part, I started to get the ick right there at the end. And I was like, just not, 444, just not wanting to be in the energy no more. Like, but I was remembering, actually, how great it actually was. Like, how great the actual energy was before we started to run into the energy of someone else who was putting distance between you and this person. And literally, that's how, okay. And it's like, even that, like that, their energy, that the third party's energy is what pushed you away from this person. Yes, it was divinely purposed, like divinely used, but it wasn't, that shit wasn't, it was a foul. Okay, it was a foul. Foul. Like, I heard a low blow, like they weren't supposed to do that. Because they fucked with someone else's free will by doing that spell work on them. Because we had spell work and air sign. Confirmation. Hold on one second. That's funny because it was 142 and then it skipped all the way to 146. There was no fucking way. 142, 143, and 144. See, there was somebody, yeah, creating an illusion around you to make them think that you weren't who you actually are. I wish I could share my good news with you. I lost myself for a little while. I don't react when people mention me. I hid who I am, who I really am from you. So what do we need to know? Because it's clear that there is hidden energy here. That this person that it seems like you're reconnecting with, maybe even just psychically or emotionally or whatever the fuck. But it seems like however y'all are coming back into agreement, okay, there is still, I don't want to say hidden, but there's something, under, there's something underneath it, there's something hidden, there's something else, there's something, what's the word? Okay, I wish things could be different. Underlying energy. Wow, shit. I knew exactly what I was doing. It's time for me to heal now. So they were avoiding you. They were avoiding the change. Because they knew that they were going to have to give up their life. 333, as they knew it. This was in the reverse, though. I know that I crossed the line with you. Confirmation. 1050. But they don't know. What is that? What about, what the fuck is going on? They love you unconditionally, but I'm telling you, there's the interference from this other person. It's got things fucking weird. Like I'm actually picking up on the interference energy. Like it feels like static. And that's what was fucking up y'all's fucking telepathic damn communication. It was like that person was throwing in negative subliminals. Like almost playing, I'm getting the image of like a record player with like negative shit playing. Somewhere in the energetic field. Almost like like the tethers. Like, okay, I wish I had treated you better. It's like the energetic tether between you guys, but I'm seeing like a record playing at this one part that's like highlighted on the string. Can't tell which direction the string is on, like the string between you guys, right? And there's, I want to say it's a weak spot because it's like highlighted, if you will. But it's like there's a record playing there of like negative salty shit, and it's like it's going through that weak point and like traveling out and causing distractions. That's not what I meant. Distortions, 5-5 and 5-5-5 between you guys that was creating this distance. They didn't think that what they were doing was wrong when they left you and they ghosted you. They thought they were doing the right thing. They didn't. It's like they thought they were saving you from their misogyny. But they didn't realize that by them sacrificing the connection, it's like it opened up your wounds that you hadn't addressed, your abandonment wounds that you hadn't addressed, things from your youth, your childhood, here with the lamb. And it's like they didn't know that they caused that. They didn't know that that ripple was going to happen. 656. And I think that's why we got that. I knew exactly what I was doing. It's time for me to heal. And I knew I crossed the line with you in the verse. Like, they didn't know. They thought it was the right thing to do by letting you go, although they wish things could be different. But it's like they know that there was something that within them that needed to be healed, even though they did, it's like they didn't realize they'd struck a nerve, struck a chord, didn't they? It's like they weren't it's like they weren't conscious of the tie between you guys. Like, they might have felt something for you, but they might not have been very trusting of it. I will wait for a sign from you. You are the best thing in my life. I heard a signal. Wow. I want to be more than friends. You came closer than anyone. I'm so attracted to you. I wish I had treated you better. I wish I could share my good news with you. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I hid who I really am from you. And y'all both might have fawned at the beginning. I want to tell you how I feel. There's a lot that I wish I could take back my words. There's a lot that still feels like it wants to be unraveled. Like there's still a lot of unfinished business that, like, I still even feel like I need to keep going. But it's like, what more do I need to say other than you just need to say this to this person? You've got to say it. And maybe this is y'all saying it. But it's like there's still so much more that wants to be said. Like there's still so much of a pull to express, to get out. Like I'm even like, how many parts have I done? Do I need to get some, what else do I need to do? 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the fourth video. And it's like, I ain't, I'll keep going until I got 8, 9, 10 parts. Like I don't give a fuck. But it's like there's another message that's wanting to get out. Because, like, I don't know, it's weird. And see, I heard close it out. So, okay, kids, we're going to leave this one right here. But I'm going to come back. I should be able to come back because there's still more. Okay. I love ya. See ya. See ya.